Day 94 began the same way this journey always does, with intention. Before the first step was taken, the venerable monks prepared themselves as they always have, quietly, deliberately, and without complaint. The weather offered no mercy that day. Ice coated the roads, the air was sharp and heavy. Every condition signaled that this would be a day to pause. But the walk continued, not because it was easy, not because anyone was watching, but because this walk has never been about comfort. The monks walk as a practice, step by step, regardless of conditions. Snow, heat, rain, silence. The body moves forward, guided by discipline and purpose, not circumstance. On this day, that commitment was tested again. As they moved toward Louisburg, each step required care. The road was slick, balance mattered, progress was slow, yet there was no hesitation. And something interesting happens when people witness perseverance without demand. Other begins to respond. As the monks walked through the icy landscape, people begin to appear, quietly, unexpectedly. One by one, a few at first, then more. They stood along frozen roads. They waited in the cold. They held signs with numb hands. They offered flowers wrapped tightly against the wind. No one asked them to come. No announcements were made. No expectations were set. They came because they felt something. These photographs captured that moment when efforts meet recognition, when quiet commitment invites human connection. Some traveled roads they probably shouldn't have. Some waited longer than was comfortable. Some simply stood there, hands joined, heads bowed. The snow made everything slower, but it made every gesture clearer. There was no performance here, only presence. What unfolded that day was not planned, it was revealed. The monks continued walking, unchanged by the weather, and people, seeing that steadiness, chose to step out of the warmth and into the cold, not for spectacle, but for solidarity. This is how peace moves. Not loudly, not forcefully, but persistently. The frozen roads tell one story. The people standing on them tell another. Together, they show us something simple and powerful. When dedication is sincere, it draws kindness without asking. On day 94, it reminded us that peace does not wait for perfect conditions. It walks forward, and others follow, each in their own way. Thank you to everyone who showed up. Thank you for standing in the cold. Thank you for reminding us that human kindness is not seasonal. May you all and all beings be well. May you be happy. May you walk gently even when the road is hard. As the walk continued that day, something became quietly evident. This journey was no longer just about distance or endurance. It had become a mirror. The monks kept walking, not asking anything of anyone. They didn't show their steps to seek attention, nor did they quicken them to escape the cold. Their pace remained steady, rooted in practice rather than circumstance. And yet, that steadiness created space. Space for people to pause in their own lives. Space to step out of warm homes and busy routines. Space to stand even briefly in the presence of something sincere. Some people waved from afar. Some stood silently with hands joined. Some simply watched, their expressions softening as the monks passed. There were no conversations needed, no explanations required. In moments like these, words feel unnecessary. What mattered was the shared recognition that peace does not arrive dramatically. It arrives quietly when someone chooses patience over frustration, presence over comfort, compassion over convenience. The snow and ice stripped the day down to essentials. No distractions, no access, just movement, breath, and intention. And perhaps that is why the response felt so genuine. When conditions are difficult, gestures carry more weight. A smile means more, a wave feels warmer, a moment of stillness lingers longer. As the monks walked through Louisburg, the road became more than a path. It became a place where effort was met with acknowledgement and discipline was met with kindness. These photographs hold that truth. They show us that peace is not something separate from everyday life. It appears in ordinary people, on ordinary roads, making small but meaningful choices, even when it is cold, even when it is hard. Day 94 reminded us that persistence has a quiet power. It invites others to rise gently in their own way. And long after the snow melts and the roads clear, what remains is the memory of how people showed up, not because they had to, but because they wanted to. This is how peace moves forward, step by step, heart by heart.